All right, so we're going to do a little bit of a story time today. So, when I was a junior in high school, I was huge into speech. We did really well. We got DQ'd on a stupid technicality of me sitting on a box. But that year for our swing show, we wound up doing the exact same skits. And in one of the scenes, it's from Mighty Python, we did the Bridge of Death scene. Now, along with the tearing of the pants story, in that scene, we decided it would be a brilliant idea to jump off of our stage. Granted, we're in high school at the time, so our bodies snap back pretty quick. It doesn't actually hurt to jump off of a stage that is 4 feet off of the regular ground. Our auditorium dipped down, and then the stage was about the same level as everything else in the high school, but since it dipped down about 4 feet to the stage. And we decided it'd be a brilliant idea to jump off of that. And in that process, I proceeded to rip my pants. Now, you might be wondering, how does jumping off of a stage equate to ripping your pants in any sort of way? Well, you see, the issue is it's wearing American Eagle jeans, and if you know anything about American Eagle jeans, they were notoriously skinny legs. I don't know why I loved those type of jeans in high school. Looking back on it, should have been a Wrangler person most of my life, just needed to find the pair that fit me well. But anyways, where was I? With jumping off of the stage, I only did it one night, so it wasn't like a routine thing. I somehow managed to take a running start to jump off of the stage, and my legs slid so far that my jeans nearly tore halfway down my pant leg. And in the course of that, I wound up having to go back, because we were doing 4 separate skits. We were doing them at different times during the show, break them all up, kind of be that little intermediate act between all the singing, the dancing, yada, yada, yada. I had about 10 minutes before we were going to do our next skit to run back home, change into a different pair of pants, and run back. My little brother, who was sitting at the computer at the time, said it was the most terrifying thing as I ran through the house just yelling, "I ripped my pants," and back out within 30 seconds. And quite honestly, it's probably my favorite moment in high school, just because of the insanity of it all, because my parents were at the performance where I tore my pants, and they had no clue, except for my mother went and was looking at me and going, "Why do I feel like that's a different pair of pants?" Because I had like darker blue, I had lighter blue. She's just sitting there in the audience going, "Why is he wearing different pants?" So, anyways, we wound up actually sabotaging the show. Not sabotaging. We wound up saving one of the performances because we wound up throwing an SNL skit in there that we weren't supposed to. But that's a different story.